Hola Virgo Sun, Aquarius Moons. Welcome to your 2020 Sun Moon reading. When you view it is when you're meant to see it. It does not matter the time of year, and I'm doing them in order of requests in the comments, so be sure to post yours. While you're waiting for yours to get done, go check out your 2019 Sun Moon reading, which is still in my playlist. First portion of this reading, we will go over the traits of your Sun Moon combination. I'll lay out the main cards. We'll take a quick look at your 2020. Second portion will be the video link below, where I will have a deeper interpretation of the cards in addition to clarifiers. I'll be dividing the year up into 4 separate sectors. So let's see what's going on. You guys are super curious, analytical people. What's interesting is, unlike your other Virgo counterparts, you're always looking for the latest adventure. You're always looking for some sort of excitement of some sort. So you're definitely not sedate. You're not sedentary. You all are made for concepts in regards to science, things in regards to social, anything that hasn't been figured out, anything that is unknown, any kind of map that hasn't been made yet. You guys are all about that. You have the Virgo side of you that is very visionary. I'm sorry, very careful, so very cautious, very logical, very analytical. And then you have your Aquarius side of you that has incredible visions, is very empathetic, relates to humans, is worried about not worried, I'd say, but concerned about humans on a very, very social level. Okay, so you have dreams and ambitions that you can make happen, but you're also a little bit eccentric and offbeat. You are definitely like a maverick, so you like to set the pace for things. People like to follow you, but you do like to work in a traditional setting. You don't like to be like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, well, how do you know? How do you know what I mean? So Aquarius is really offbeat. They're like, wow, let's go find an adventure. But you have that Virgo side of you that likes to work within a framework, likes to have regulations, like to have things organized and kind of set up. So a little more traditional. You do have a rebellious side to you, even though on the outside you look very mild-mannered. You like to have diversity, even though you seem like you're very careful and planned and what have you, but you like change, okay? So you can get a little bit bored if things get a little too, like I said before, very sedentary, okay? You like observing people from afar. I have a friend that's a Virgo, and she's so good at this. Like, she can spot someone like across the room that has a blue thread hanging off of their collar and wants to know why. So you're very observant about people at a distance. You're very objective about it, but you'd have great insight when it comes into people. And the funny thing is, when you kind of make these conclusions about somebody, you're usually right on point. All right, you're very detached. Okay, so this allows you to be objective, but that doesn't mean you treat everybody like crap. You're very thoughtful when it comes to people. You're very kind when it comes to people, because you have that humanitarian side to you. You do need a lot of freedom in order for you to stay in a job or stay happy in regards to a job or any kind of situation. So you have to have your freedom to be able to kind of do what you want. And again, this combination is great for any kind of scientific endeavor. You could also do well in areas, like we said, anything that has to do with society, social activism, counseling, psychology, anything in regards to education, because your ability to detach yourself, you could do really well in the areas of medicine or clergy work or nursing, because you know what I mean? You know what you need to do. You know how it needs to get done. You're detail oriented, but you don't kind of get sucked in emotionally either. Alrighty, so I always say make sure you go into the right job in regards to that. You like to do things that are charitable. Again, that's the humanitarian side for you. But work is extremely important, but not work that is boring, okay? Because if so, then you sit there and you'll get restless and you'll want to leave, alrighty? You are interested, you're not one that, even though you have a lot of different pursuits, you are interested in doing one thing until you've mastered it, and then you have the ability to move on to something else. So you're not like all over the place at one time, sort of multitasking in regards to too many things. You have the strength of logic, you have the strength of accuracy, you're also a pioneer when it comes to stuff, and you like to innovate. Okay, so really good combination. So Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Virgo Sun, Aquarius Moons for the year 2020? What do you see? What do they need to know to become closer to the divine, closer to the universe, reach their higher ground for their greater good? Any messages that you have be greatly appreciated, and we thank you for Virgo Sun, Aquarius Moons for year 2020. What do you see? What do they need to know? Okay, what do you see for January, February, March for Virgo Sun, Aquarius Moons? Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. April, May, June for Virgo Sun, Aquarius Moons. We have the Two of Wands in the upright. That's an interesting card because I see that being a clash in your personalities, inner combination. July, August, September brings you the Nine of Cups in the upright. And then October, November, December, you have the Tower card in the upright. Wowza. Okay, I also wanted to mention that I'm on the Instincto app. If you need an answer to a question, check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Like, share, subscribe. If you could donate, I have a donation link below. If you could toss me a few pennies in appreciation of my efforts, that would be great. This is not my day job. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. Okay, January, February, and March. There's something that you kind of counted on coming in that does not come in. This could be a promotion. This could be money of some sort. It's definitely something. It's interesting too because I just focused in on this, and it looks like an egg that's broken when it's in the reverse. And I think of that saying like, "Don't count your eggs before they're hatched." I feel like you did that in this case. You were kind of counting on something. You thought it was going to come through during this period of time, and that is not what happened. So April, May, June has you kind of considering, what are you going to do at this point? You need to make a decision of some sort. Now, I was saying that it's interesting because it kind of reflected the combination of your sun moon, because we have one path that is untraveled, and then we have the one path that is very safe, and you sort of deciding which way you're going to kind of go. Now, this could be in relation to a job. You might not have gotten a promotion that you were kind of holding out for, and as a result, should I continue to stay here, or you didn't get that raise or whatever, and you're kind of considering, should I stay here or should I go elsewhere? That's just, one of the many scenarios that I'm seeing, but just, an analogy for you all to kind of understand that. And you're kind of waiting for things to come in. The Two of Wands is not a card of action for me. It's sedentary. It's kind of waiting to see what other information is going to come in. What are the results going to be? I know there's an entire world out there for me. I just don't know how I'm going to approach this world. And I feel like that's what you're going to be kind of not ruminating, but kind of simmering, kind of thinking on during this period. July, August, September, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. I'm not really getting any narcissism there. What I'm kind of getting here is that you set yourself up to be disappointed. So I think you had some expectations in regards to a matter, and when it didn't come through, I feel like you became very disappointed in a result. The Nine of Cups asks for you to lower the bar, so it is within reach, okay? And I am going to say that I feel like you do this in July, August, September, because then I see the Tower card, and this is the disappointment where it all falls apart. Whatever you've been building isn't kind of working out, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. So change comes about through destruction or something falling apart. But so as you enter July, August, September, really kind of think to yourself, is what I'm setting up for, is what I'm asking for, is my goal, is it really realistic, or am I just setting myself for disappointment and the Tower that I am to encounter in October, November, December? So if this resonates, consider a personal reading. Click on the link below. It will take you to the Vimeo portion where I'll have a deeper interpretation with these things. Otherwise, again, ask me a question on Instincto. Check me out on Facebook and Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and possibly donate in the link below. Otherwise, adios for Veronica Garnett. Bye.